Welcome to my first vlog! So today is Monday and the time is currently 9 AM. So in this vlog I was thinking I could take you along a week in the life with me and everything I do in a week for gut health and digestive health. So you all probably know that I am obsessed with gut health. It's my thing. I'm really passionate about it because our gut is basically the seat of all health. So in order to be healthy, like healthy skin, healthy hormones, healthy weight, healthy mind, all of that, we need to have really good gut health. So I thought, why not use the first time of vlogging to show you what I do to keep my gut health in check. So I work full time. I start work normally at about 9:30 or 10 and finish at 6. I'm gonna do that Monday to Friday. So there might be quite a bit of me working in this vlog, but I'm gonna try and keep it interesting and not just show you me sat at a computer. So it's Monday, as I said, right now, and I haven't had breakfast yet. So I will show you what I'm gonna have. Which is so creamy. It's just one of my favourite quick breakfasts when I'm running a bit late or I'm short of time, or if you need to have a breakfast on the go, you can make a smoothie. It's just so versatile and it's such a good way to start the day and just get a load of nutrients in without even trying. And it just tastes so creamy and I love them. So I used oats for fibre to help us go to the loo, to the toilet, poo, you know what I'm trying to say. And I used chia seeds, coconut yogurt for omega-3s and healthy fats, which are just essential for hormonal health, gut repair, gut tissue. They're like a building block of our bodies, so they're just so essential for us all to have. And then almond milk for creaminess and spinach for tons and tons of nutrients that are just going to help the gut thrive, repair and be really healthy. So yeah, I'm going to drink this and then I will catch up with you in a bit. So a question I get asked a lot about gut health is where to start in terms of eating and what foods to buy. So I thought what I'd do is just go through some staples that I have in my fridge and in my cupboards every week to just kind of make sure that that baseline nutrition is just covered for gut health. Firstly, I've got some gluten-free pasta. This one is made of corn, brown rice and quinoa. Gluten's not bad, but just us as humans, a lot of us do struggle to digest the protein of gluten. So that is a staple. I'll do like a really nice vegetable pasta sauce, like creamy butternut squash or sun-dried tomato. I've got loads on my Instagram. I can put them here. The next thing is chickpeas and chopped tomatoes. They are beneficial for gut health in their own right. Chickpeas are really good plant protein and chopped tomatoes are really rich in antioxidants, which is so helpful for gut health and repair. But I like those just as a base for any curries or one pots, just to have a really nice whole food meal for gut health. And now we've got some garlic. This is known as an antimicrobial. I can never say that. Antimicrobial. There you go. Which is basically really good for balancing the gut microbiome. So if there's an overgrowth of bad bacteria, this can help kill off those bad bacteria. So it can help rebalance the flora, which impacts mood, impacts pretty much everything in the body. There is like a gut-brain connection, gut hormone connection, a gut connection to everything. I don't like tofu, but fermented tofu I could eat all day. Because it's fermented, it's really good for populating good gut bugs. So anything fermented basically means that it is probiotic. So it's just a way of getting natural probiotics, no supplements needed. It just really nourishes the gut. And then finally, this is probably the key when it comes to gut health, is variety of vegetables. When I was going through my gut healing journey and I had some gut tests done to see how many nutrients I had and how diverse my gut flora was, I was in the red, so I wasn't diverse at all, and that's because I pretty much just ate kale and broccoli. Even though I thought I was doing a good thing and I thought I was being really healthy by eating those foods, I didn't eat many colours and I didn't eat many varieties of different kind of veg. Leafy greens or anything green is so good for detoxification and just helping those detoxification pathways, which we love, and we need to kind of remove the toxic load on the gut and basically give it more of a fighting chance of just working correctly. Orange foods are actually great for skin, so they have a lot of vitamin A in it and beta carotene. Red foods are normally really antioxidant rich, and brown and beige foods are good for digestion. It's really important to have a variety of all of them, and that way kind of we're getting all the nutrients that we need. Doing some yoga for the morning, so I always like to go for kind of calmer, more gentle exercise when I'm trying to look after my gut health, because stress is like the one thing that can just ruin gut health, and that's probably why so many of us have bad guts or bad digestion, because we just live in a society where we are all so stressed. I try and keep it really gentle, calming, kind of exercises that activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the nervous system where rest and digest happens, rather than fight or flight where digestion literally dries up and just stops. I did 20 minutes of yoga this morning, just a calming flow, followed by some simple body weights like squats and crabs and stuff like that, just to kind of feel a bit of a light burn in my muscles and get my heart rate up a little bit and kind of build some strength. But it was nothing too crazy, and all really supportive for gut health. So that was my morning, and I'm going to go make a post-yoga snack now. It's Wednesday today, and really for the rest of yesterday I just worked and studied also in the evenings. There wasn't really much to film or share, so I just thought I'd pick up with you again this morning. I've just made a lemon water, and I will insert a story here of how I do that. Because I always use a little bit of cold water first and then add the hot water, which I get questions about why I do that, but it's basically to preserve the nutrients and not to put boiling hot water straight onto the lemon, because then that basically destroys all the nutrients. I also drink it through a straw just to protect my teeth. I actually hate drinking it through a straw. There's something about like warm liquid through a straw that I don't actually like, but I know that I need to do it to protect my teeth. So the benefits of having lemon water for gut health and digestion is basically that it alkalizes the body. So when we're in an alkalized state, it's basically a state where disease is less likely to happen. So everything's more calm and less inflammatory. So that basically just really helps with that, and it also helps kickstart digestion. So it could be quite a nice alternative, maybe like to coffee or tea in the morning, because it's obviously really calming for the body, but it does help with digestion. For the rest of today, I will just be doing some work. So I work as a website designer, so my days are pretty much filled with either responding to emails or basically building websites or doing wireframes and designs for my colleagues where I work. But outside of work, I also need to try and fit in shooting content for Instagram and studying for my nutrition course, so it's always a balancing act. But something I do want to get done today is to film a reel. So I'm thinking of doing my 3 ingredient pancakes and filming a reel for it, because I've done posts and pictures before, but I think a reel will help show hopefully how easy they are and also how good they taste. So I want to try and show you the behind the scenes of me doing that. So you just saw the finished kind of behind the scenes of the reel, and I've just finished eating the food now. Yeah, that went quite well. That was relatively easy. Sometimes they take me so long, but that one went really quick today, which is great. I will show you the finished reel now.
On my mind at ease. Pretty please, I need your hands on me. Sweet relief, pretty please.
So throughout this vlog, I've realised that I've not really spoken about my own gut healing journey and what I did to heal my own gut. So I've just got a cup of tea. I just thought I could take you through all of the steps that I did exactly to heal my own gut. So I have written a blog post about this, and that is what I'm going to use to refer to, because it was like a 2-year-long process. So there's definitely a lot to cover. So basically where it all began was I had digestive issues for nearly all of my life, really. I was about 23 and it just took a turn for the worse. So the digestive issues got worse, but I also started getting really bad anxiety, panic attacks, skin issues, eczema, food sensitivities. Like, all of these things seemed to appear from nowhere. I spoke to multiple doctors, tried multiple medicines, creams. Nothing was kind of helping the situation at all. If anything, it was just getting worse. My doctor actually referred me to a nutritionist, and we worked together for about 1.5 years, and basically I was able to identify that all of these things that I was suffering with were linked to gut health. So my gut health was basically in a really bad state because for me personally it was a poor diet and stress. Basically I'd had a period of my life where I'd had a lot of stress. I was in a job that I hated and I was working crazy hours. I'd also experienced some grief, losing someone I was really close to, and just everything all at one time just made me like the most stressed I've ever felt in my life. Stress damages the gut in a lot of ways, but the main ones are lowering stomach acid as well as leaky gut. Okay, so basically now I've got the 3 steps up that I followed, so I'm just going to go through them step by step and talk you through what I did. First thing I did was remove the triggers. So for me that was removing gluten, removing a lot of refined sugars, removing dairy and removing stress. So obviously stress is difficult to remove entirely, that's impossible, like we all have stress and we're always all going to have stress. But I worked on learning how to lessen the impact it was having. I really took it upon myself to start meditating, to start journaling, like to give myself that time every day to just start lowering my stress. And then the reason for removing gluten and dairy and the refined sugars was more that for me that they were causing inflammation. So I just needed to remove them for a period of time to lower that inflammation and basically allow my gut to start healing. So at the same time as removing the triggers, I introduced a lot of new things into my diet. This was just like overhauling my diet completely. So I thought I ate healthily before and it was pretty healthy, but I just had no variety and I kind of stuck to the same few foods. My grocery shop was like pretty limited. I started introducing like 30 different plant foods a week. That includes herbs, vegetables and fruit. Introducing all of that variety was just a way to really boost my gut flora. By 6 months I was feeling great. I think within a month of doing the diet my eczema had pretty much gone, so that it could turn around in a month. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And then the third step is basically just continuing this lifestyle. There's no point in me doing all of this work for 18 months, feeling in a really good place, and then eating loads of gluten again, eating loads of dairy, stopping my self-care practices that help manage my stress, because 2 years down the line I would have been in the same position. The third step for me was really cultivating this lifestyle. So this is how I'm living today. I live in a gut healthy lifestyle all the time, and it's just because I truly love it. This knowledge that I discovered myself going through this journey and how like really simple it can be. It just takes organisation and it just takes dedication and motivation. When you've got a really strong reasoning as to why these foods are good for you, like I think education is such a big part of it, and when you can understand why these things are good and how they're going to help you, it like makes it so much easier to want to cook them, to want to eat them. That's kind of the journey in a very short nutshell. But I think just the takeaway is that it's never a bad thing to continue eating whole foods all the time, because our body, whatever stage of life we're in, whatever our health goal, it needs those raw nutrients, it needs that fueled function. And also it's never a bad idea in the world we live in today to practice how we manage stress. So yeah, I hope that was not too much to take in. I feel like I've been talking for a long time. I hope that's really helpful, and like I said, I've got a blog post on it that has all that information written down, so I will link that below. I'm going to go and do more work now, and I'll catch up with you soon. today. So I'm studying today. I've got a lecture all day. It started at 10 and it finishes at 6, but I'm currently on my lunch break. So I'm doing a 3-year nutrition course and I'm in my 3rd and final year, which is so exciting. I'm just so excited to get my life back, my weekends back, but also just to be qualified. I pretty much study every single weekend, so this is very typical. If I'm not in lectures, I will be writing assignments or revising, so there's always some studying to do. If I can, I will try and show you what the lectures look like online, and yeah, I'll share as much as I can. I'm so happy it's Sunday. The sun's shining, it's such a beautiful day, and also it's my day off today, which is just always so needed, so excited. So this year I've actually given myself 1 day off a week, whoop whoop. Even though it doesn't sound like much, it's really needed, because for 2 years prior to this I was just working every single day and then studying every single weekend and never giving myself any time off. So yeah, I've been really enjoying having these days off. Today is just basically going to be a day of just doing anything I want. I think I'm going to go for a walk in the park with James, probably have a bath. I might call my mom, catch up with some friends, and yeah, just have a really lovely day. Here, I think. Thank you so much for watching and following me around this week. I hope you've learned how to look after your gut and some tips and tricks, and that you've enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into this bath for now, relax, and I will see you next time. Bye.